This video is for Peter Ortega. So this deals with switching from Uber to trucking, all right? Peter says I'm doing HVAC and Uber Eats at the moment. I'm thinking of switching over to a Class A driver. What do you think? I will start studying for the Class A written test soon. Now, I've heard Uber guys before say they're making $2,000 a week, $2,200 a week, $2,500 a week. Don't know whether it's true or not. In my opinion, 99% of the people, I don't care what industry you in, if you're talking about how much money you make online, you're probably capping, okay? But I've heard some of the Uber guys say that they can make a couple grand a week. And I don't really know about HVAC or how your business is set up, or whether you got regular clientele, or whether you kind of just do work as people need you. I'm not really sure how you're set up, okay? Here is what I can tell you in trucking. I can say that based on what I think I know about how Uber would work. Uber works basically, you work when there's something to do. When there's something to deliver, you work. And, you know, depending on what area you're in, there may always be something to deliver. There may be something to deliver most of the time. There may not be something to deliver most of the time. In other words, what I'm saying is based, and if I'm wrong about this, anybody, please feel free to let me know down in the comments, but your income from Uber is determined by what's going on the Uber app. If it ain't much going on there, then it's not much that, you know, it's like, okay, you know, your income is gonna be affected by that. Now, some people in trucking deal with the same type of thing, all right? Not all people in trucking deal with that type of situation. Now, me personally, essentially, it's like I run like a dedicated route. So a truck driver that runs a dedicated route, I don't run a dedicated route, but I kind of run like a truck driver that's on a dedicated route. But like, we know where we're going to every day. We know where we're going to every day, which means we know how much we're gonna make every day. We know how much we're gonna make every week, right? So, you know, to me, when you compare working like that, like I know what's coming into my household every week, I know how many miles I'm gonna be doing every week, I know all of this stuff up front because I'm running kind of like a dedicated driver. To me, there's no comparison between that and something like Uber. Not that you can't make great money on Uber, and not that you can't probably have great weeks on Uber, but like, I don't care what kind of driver you are, be it Uber, taxi cab driver, truck driver, one of the main things that all drivers need is consistency in their paycheck, right? So to me, being able to put yourself in a position where you got consistent work would be better than being in a situation where you might be waiting on the work to come sometimes, all right? And I want to be careful about how I say that, because there are truck drivers that still fit that bill. They don't know where their work is coming from every week. They don't know where they're going to be going tomorrow. They don't know where they're going to be going next week. They don't know how many miles they're going to be doing next week. They don't know how much money they're going to be making next week. There are some truck drivers that are set up that way. But me, coming from my perspective, like one reason why I love the way that I do trucking is because of the consistency that I do get. And I would like to have more consistency, but I get a lot more consistency than a lot of people that are in the driving profession. So can't necessarily tell you whether Uber would be better for you, whether HVAC would be better for you, or trucking would be better for you. I can say that I believe that depending on your situation, depending on your needs in life, like, consistency matters. And so you want to put yourself in position, no matter which one of those businesses that you're doing, that you can get some consistency, so you can know how much time you're gonna have to put into your business, your job, your career, your trucking, your HVAC, your Uber every day, every week, and how much money you're gonna be making. Like, consistency is the key. So that's pretty much all I got to say on that, man. I hope that helped you out somewhat.